Okay, we've had lunch, done a few bits and pieces with the bikes, and we're leaving Purnie Bore now. Goes the 300. Here comes Pierre on his DR. Oh, I'm going, aren't I? I'm in the middle, Piggy in the middle. I forgot about that. Oh, Tony stopped already. Pierre's on the back. Tony's up the front with radios. But we're still in the easy bit. We've still got 30k till we get to the harder stuff. And we'll wait until we get, I stopped talking then, didn't I? I went straight over that. We'll just keep on Tony for a little bit there. Righto, here's a chance to turn it off. No, not yet. I want to sit down and push the button to turn it off. Well, folks, the Simpson part of the trip for me is over. We are not too far from the Rig Road French Line Junction, and I felt my bag hit my back. I was going along so well, and my rear rack is broken. So we've hang on, we've dumped all my fuel, put as much as I could in the other bikes, and we are heading back to Mount Dare. The others will spend the night and continue on. It's all over. Just like that. At least it happened early on. If it was in the middle. Now we have taped the rack up with duct tape and cable ties, and obviously I've just offloaded, what have I offloaded? 20 kilo, and we've reorganised the packing of the bag, so what's on the very back is ultra light, and even what was on the back was only 5 kilo. It wasn't even heavy, but the rack just failed. It just snapped in the most unusual place. So disappointing end. I am going a lot slower now. I was probably going a bit quicker earlier, but the bike was feeling good. But it may have broken on the corrugations. Who knows where it snapped. Anyway, that's... So we've got a slow 160k back to Mount Dare, and then I'll just head out into the highway, which is a couple 100k, and home, I guess. Bit of a disappointing outcome. I guess that's life, isn't it? Bit of a first world problem, but still, it's disappointing. So we've come back 50 kilometres and it's slow going. The temporary fix we did on the rack is one half is okay, the other, well, it's not okay, it hasn't moved yet or broken again. Remember, it's only held together with duct tape and cable ties, but one half is no good. So it's basically a 20k, 160k back to Mount Dare, and then I've still got to get back to the highway, but they were talking about getting to Mount Dare tonight. No hope. We'll be lucky to see Dalhousie tonight at this pace, but any faster I just can't go any quicker. And when I thought something was wrong with the bike, it was going so well, everything was good, the suspension was working well, everything was really good. Then I went over 1 June and my the bag come and hit me in the back and nearly pushed me forward, and I couldn't work out why. And I thought, that's odd, maybe I just leaned back, I didn't give it any thought. And then it happened again, so I stopped, and that's when I saw the rack was broken. So, as I said before, unfortunately, it's just disappointing. Hey, g'day folks. Well, I've just left Dalhousie, heading back to Mount Dare. It's a slow trip back there, 70k. But we've done a bit of work on the rack that should get me home, so I won't have to hopefully putt along doing 20 or 30k. I just said I might, but I think I'll be able to go a bit quicker. We've shoved a couple of boards and things under the rack and strapped it. It feels pretty secure, so it should be alright, you know, doing 40 or so on here, maybe even more. And then I should be able to ride the highway pretty comfortably. So they're going to come back to Mount Dare with me to get more fuel. I gave them all my fuel, but I think they'll need more. We'll have a coffee and they're going to head back across. We're trying to work out if there's any way I could have gone, but with the rack broken, if it happened to break in one more part, 2 sides have broken. If the third point broke and I have no rack, well then I've got nothing to tie anything to, so I'm completely stuck.